Reading comic is my hobby, especially the Japanese comic, or commonly called manga. I like reading manga, and sometimes if I have more money, I buy and collect it from the first volume to the last volume until it became a complete chapter, especially the comics from my favorite author, Mr. Hajime Isayama. As you see, manga is colorless, which only has black and white color. Manga is more about the picture than the writing. The story described by the picture that makes the reader can imagine how the situation is about. I've been reading comics since I was little, as I remember the first time I read comic is at my mother's school library. Every day after finishing my school, while waiting for my mother finishing her teaching, I found myself reading such as Shin-chan, Doraemon, and Naruto, and etc. From my hobby of reading comic, I've become fan of drawing some characters in the manga. Usually, I draw in my spare time or even during class lesson. I express anything by drawing more than telling stories, just like comic, which has more pictures than the writing itself. I prefer to read and collect black and white comic because it looks simple and certainly it is not expensive. Just like me, I'm the kind of simple person. I don't need an expensive canvas or sketchbook to draw. Just with a normal notebook, I was satisfied. One day, I ever tried to draw on a sketchbook, but the results were not as good as the one that I draw on a normal notebook. Usually after reading manga, I try to redraw it to train my drawing skill. It can be seen from how shabby my comics are because I always flip through the paper. The shabby proof that I have practiced a lot. I practice every day so that my drawing skill would improve and hopefully later I can create my own comics. Yes, being a comic artist is my dream. But even now I feel that my drawing skill is still ugly. Here are some of my drawing. But however, I always remember the words from my favorite author. Never give up. Better to have memorable art, memorable bad art, and stand up. It looks like manga is an object that is very suitable for describing my personality, my interest, and also my fight to become a comic artist, especially for someone who speaks little and prefers to express it with a piece of art. Thanks.